of weeks ago, Ben and I tried to get to Dartmoor, Merrivale. We got there, we spent about, I don't know, 8 hour round trip driving and did about half-hour walking before the mist and the fog came in and we couldn't see a damn thing. Now we're going to be trying again. It's the, I don't know, 5th of September, something like that, 4th of September, Saturday the 4th, about 7:30 in the morning. Got my gear packed, Ben's on his way down. We're going to go try again, same place, same routes, see if we can actually get there. We've looked at the mountain forecast this time instead of just the normal weather forecast, and it's looking promising. It says 6 mile visibility, nice temperatures, not too much wind. So let's go for it and see what we can do. Just wait for Mr. Ben to come down. The Wanderer is on his way, fully laden. Where is he? There he is. Morning, Ben.
Morning.
God, look at the sun shining off your head. You must be the righteous one. Let's get this car loaded. Using the Lavazza mic to try and cut the wind noise down. We've just arrived. We're all dressed up. Ben's got his bottle of gin. I've got my walking stick. We're going to head off that way behind us. Weather's looking really good at the minute. Tonight we're going to be camping down there at King's Torway. Car park's absolutely chock-a-block, but we've just put the old Chariot against the wall and let's see if we can make it. Ben's looking a bit chilled, well, cold actually, more than chilled. We're just going to go off and make a start now, so we'll see you in a bit. Au revoir.
Bye.
Last time we came here we got rained off. I'm going to chuck that little episode at the start of this video, I guess, or somewhere in the video, and I think it started like this last time, but within 10 minutes we couldn't see a damn thing. But it's so clear now. We just left the car park behind us where the trees are, and we're going to walk up to Little Mist Tor, Great Mist Tor, then we're going to go up and down the valley, try to get the Cox Tor, and then we get with those 3 tours over there. You can see them just behind me. We're going to walk over to those tours after doing the misses, and we're going to camp near the base of King's Tor tonight, and then tomorrow the plan is to do King's Tor and a couple of the quarries and walk up to Hennessy Tor where the TV mast is. And Ben's carrying loads today, as you can see. He's got his pack horse, me, so yeah, let the old boy suffer, but then Ben can do the river crossing and make the bridge if we need to make one. God, it's so much different today. You can actually see where we're going to go. It's beautiful. A bit cloudy, but nice. We're just going to concentrate on walking and enjoy the scenery. This is as far as we got last time. We went there and Ben had a quick climb up, but we couldn't see anything. So we're just going to amble up, and I'm going to get Ben to scamper up the top. And we'll have a go. We've got to get through the herd of cows first. So I've got my stick. We can maybe spit roast some of them, I don't know, see what happens. Ooh, you don't look happy. He looks mean cow. The others don't seem to care too much. But Ben's going to have a quick climb up there, and we'll take a picture from up the top if you don't get blown off. Then the tour's in the background. That's where we're going to be walking back down toward the car park to get our bags. In the distance there's Merrivale Quarry. We're going to come down the other side of that, or this side, depends, and we have to walk along the road back. So, oh, he stood up now. Is he going to charge? I hope I can run faster than Ben, then I don't mind so much. But let's see what he's up to. Let's get on that tour. We're on the top of Little Mist Tor. Behind us is Great Mist. We're going to go up there in a minute. But today, compared to the last visit, it's so clear and lovely. Don't know if you can see that properly, but it just proves that Stone Age man used to be here. There's one of their boots. See what size it is, Ben? Put your phone, see what size you think. What size are you?
I'm size 7.
7, so that must be an 8 or 9. There you go. Stoneman boot, evidence at last. Just come off Great Staple Tour. We're now going to be walking across or down the valley up the other side towards Rouge Tour, which is straight over there. Then we're going to the tour behind, Cox Tour, and we're doing the Stapletons. It's like walking through a lunar landscape with all these rocks. Ben's making great headway. I think he's enjoying it today. Hello, Ben. Oh, there's a sheep. There he is. I think Ben's after lamb shank tonight for dinner. We're going to hopefully, there's a river at the bottom. Hopefully it's not too full and we've got to get across easy-ish. You get past one lunar landscape, then you get into another. It's going to be fun. But down there. This is going forward. We've got an alien, but this is the impressive bit. Hello, sheep. Is where we just came from. Look at that. I'm just going to zoom us in. That took a little while. It was hard going over the rocks. Right, Beanstick has found a way across, we hope. Let's wait and see what happens. Whoa, 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 whoa. I heard a splash on his foot. Yay, well done, Bean. Oh, look at this lot. We've got a bike race going on, I guess. How many are there? A few. Oh, there you go. Ben is sitting on a bendstone. Can't see it too clear, but we're just going to get in. Bendstone. Look at that. Well done, Ben. walk along the main road. We're almost at Merrivale Quarry. What's that, Ben? Ah, gushing torrent. There you go. That's the road, there's Ben. And you see the road winding up the hill. We've got to go all up there. It's nice. We've done our walk from Fix and Tor. I don't know if you can hear this, I've got the mic out, but anyway. And we've decided to have a little beverage. Ben's noshing into his cake. I've got a little cake and a beer. And we're just going to sit, enjoy the sunshine before we walk up yon road, up that big hill, to get to our little car park. Cheers Ben, enjoy mate.
Thank you.
We're all nicely refreshed, watered, fed, left no trace, it's all in our stomachs, and Ben's put the other bits in the bin. And if anyone's interested, we did all this in a little place called the Dartmoor Inn on the road at Merrivale next to the quarry. And now we're going to have a wander up the hill to the next car park, and hopefully we'll take a walk up the hill from there and see the stone lines or stone circles or whatever's there, and report back as and when. See you in a bit. Au revoir. We've left the pub behind us in the distance, the white building. We're walking back toward the car park, and we decided that we would take a detour to the stone rose. Hopefully it's in front of Ben up that hill, but sweep around all the tours you can see in the background we've walked through to, we walked up today. I'm quite impressed actually, to be honest. It's been good. Right. So I've got to catch the boy, get up this hill, and when we've done that, it's back to the car, change the packs out to get the overnight packs, take a walk toward King's Tor, make camp. We'll see you in a minute if and when we find the stone rose. We've found the stone rose and the cairn, little river, well, there's a little stream, it's all nicely entwined with the stones. Got a little bridge. Oh, and there's a cairn. Let's go look at the cairn. I'm quite impressed we came this way. Went a bit further down in something or other. Here we have cairn. It's gorgeous. That's the stone rose. I don't think anyone knows the reason why they're there or what their purpose is, but we're going to have a walk along and head back. This is the other end, and it goes on and on all the way down to those people are, and you've got a parallel one over there. Time is now 5:25. We've made it back to the old chariot. We've just reparked it in a decent place. We're gonna reload the bags. Can't see the sun's a miles, but we're gonna reload the bags for our night camping, and then we're gonna have a wander down past the trees toward King's Tor and find a nice place to set up. It's not dark. We're now both fully laden. Ben's got the map. Turn around, Ben. That's it. Got his big pack on. I got my big pack on. It's getting in the way of a hat in a minute. I'll have to get used to that. That shouldn't be that high, but I've got so much stuff up there. And we're going to have an amble toward King's Tor, so we're going to head left at the car park. As I get there, yeah, you can't get through with the pack on because it's a narrow hill. And then we're going to have a nice walk up the top or halfway to King's Tor, find a nice place where we can make home for the night. That's nice, Ben. And we'll get kept awake with the sheepies. Car park's where the trees are. Found our little patch just about there where Ben's shadow is. It's going to be a bit secluded by the wall, hopefully tonight. And in the morning, there's my stick, we're going to trog up there to King's Tor, pop and see some quarries, and the plan is to walk up to the TV mast, taking the tor next to it. There's a couple of tors up there we want to do. Walk back down to the road because the land's boggy, back in the car and leave by whenever we leave by. And get out. The time is now 7:30. Not getting much of a sunset at all really, just there in the sky, not too bad. We've set camp up. Just going to flip this around and show you the camp. There we go, all nice and secluded. Cars in the trees over yonder. Just about to start cooking. This is something I made yesterday. It's a nice keto spaghetti bolognese, and got a little cooker, water, little cup, have a cup of coffee while we're waiting, and Ben's just sorting stuff out in the tent. And turn around, that's King's Tor. We'll be going up there tomorrow. But the sun looking a bit nicer now. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee and what's he doing? Let's go and have a look. We've got a bit of protection from the wall over there. This is our house. Here he is. And that's the dining area just up there. Morning campers, Sunday the 5th, it's about 8:30ish in the morning. As you can see behind me, we've just woken up and we're slightly shrouded. We're going to have to wait a little while, but the important stuff, you can see, got a cup of coffee on, we've got Ben's breakfast on, Ben's snack in the tent. Morning Ben.
Morning.
And just going to have some food, pack up the internals and then see if this is going to clear. That behind me, that's King's Tor. Behind me there is the car park. Exactly, it's a good job we didn't come today. We had a good day yesterday, so even if you have to abandon, it's not a bad thing. We had a bloody good day yesterday. Right, let's go get Ben fed, he's getting hungry. Is that hot? Is it nice? What you got? Barbecue bean? Barbecue farts. Show me?
Oh, inside.
Yep, dog's doing it. Nice. So look at your spoon. No, the food on the spoon.
Oh, the spoon.
Look at that. Fit for a Ben. Just having my second coffee. The sun is really trying hard to come through. It's still foggy. But second coffee on the go. Ben's enjoying brekkie. No one else around, unsurprisingly. So let's see what happens in the next hour or so. We're about halfway up to King's Tor now. Ben's still doing mountain goat stuff, but that's where we've just come from. Hardly see where the tent was, but it's quite clear up here. Sun trying to break through. I'm very out of breath. The wind noise, it's not the wind, it's my lungs. Struggling with a 20 kilo pack up to King's Tor. But hopefully we get some kind of view when we make it up to the top I love this stuff. We're up. We were going to go up that one. Ben is going to climb up the top of that one. So, but the view's not the best. And we'll have a go up there and see what we can do. We've made it to the top of King's Tor. As you can see behind, I'm going to show you all the views. They're magnificent. Absolute brilliant view of mist every direction. We've just got down from King's Tor. Can you believe it? The view's opened up a bit. Can't believe it. There you go. And if you can, we've just spotted some slabs from the pathway when we just come up to them, and they're all nicely carved. You can see the size of them because Ben's there. They're not small by any means, but everything's been carved. Anybody has any idea what they are, what they were, let us know. I've got no clue. But they're beside one of the roads that go to the quarry. You can see the old wooden sleepers that used to be part of the old means of getting the goods down. And if you look, you've still got the spikes that used to hold the tracks in place. So just careful when you walk here not to stub your toe or get one put through your foot. But you can just imagine, must have been donkeys or something, mules, carting the stuff up and down. Oh, what a job that must have been. And there's the spoil from the quarry we just approached in Tor Quarry. But hopefully we'll get a view as the clouds look like they're coming in. But it's opening up over there nicely now. You wonder and marvel how they did that wall. Those rocks are not light, are they? And it's all done by hand. It's about 5 foot tall, if not 6. All the waste carved blocks. Just wonderful. We're at Tor. I gave Ben the choice of which way to go, and he chose to go up the mountain. That's Tor behind. So we're going to walk up the very top of Tor and down the other side. But it's nice views from here. Cave. Man-made. That's probably out of the rain. Nice view, there's a little house behind. But it's cleared up nicely now. Quite pleased we came. So I'm just going to turn this around. And that's where we're going up that path up to the top of the gorge. And where's the cave Ben saw? Ah, there's a little overhang with a cave. I wonder if Ben wants to go down and have a look. But that's middle of Tor they've dug out. So we're just going to go up the side of the mountain there to that pile of rocks at the top. So I guess we better make a move. Let's fix and tour. It's opened up nice. That's the entrance to Tor. We've just come up. It's quite impressive hole in the mountain. There's the bin. Look how much they've carved out of here. Tor Quarry with the water and a couple of hardy souls just packing up their camping. And we're going to have a wander around the top. And there's the bin in the sun. Just having a quick sit down to contemplate the world and everything about the world. I'm going to turn this around in a minute so then you can see we're just on top of Tor. That's the board behind us is a warning to say steep sides. I'm just going to turn this around and and show you now. Steep sides. Very steep sides. This is just a cutout they've made, but you've got water in the background. It's a long way down. How far? How far? Take you a couple of seconds to fall, I guess. It's quite far, but you certainly don't want to be falling down there. I know if Maria was there, she'd be dangling her toes off properly, but not for me, unfortunately. I'm not that brave. If you can see the White House in the distance, that's the place we had our little refreshments yesterday. But it's beautiful here, really, really beautiful. Family picnic at Fogging Tor. And they're even having a swim. God, you don't know if they're brave or stupid. That water must be absolutely freezing down there. Here's one for you, Mike. Next time you like your wild swimming, look what you've missed. Definitely not for me. Jesus, he's not even in a wetsuit. We're leaving Fogging Tor. We were going to go up to North Hessery Tor and a few Rundle Tor and such like, but that's North Hessery Tor behind. You can't see a thing, it's so foggy, the fog's coming. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to go down, there's some house roads down there somewhere. We're going to go down, look at them, and then we're going to walk back round King's Tor and get back to the trees before it gets too much more foggy, but it's just closing here again, no, not good. Straight ahead past Ben is King's Tor. That's where we were this morning. Ben's just getting his jumper off again, he's got hot again. But this is where we were earlier today. So for the shakiness, we're zoomed in quite far. But we're going to take the footpath around it this time. Because we were going to go up North Hennessy as we said before. But you can see the mist is really coming in. There's Fogging Tor Quarry. And it's really misty. That's the TV mast. You can just see through the fog. So we're just going to amble on round. I think Ben's almost done getting his bag sorted. Then we're going to go back to the car park, which is in the trees mid-frame. back in the car park. I managed to squeeze through the little gaps. Very much surprised. And the nicest sight of all is this. The little car is safe and sound, and it looks all okay to me. Let's go. Get the back open. And there she be. Alright Ben, how are you feeling?
Good.
Good. Let's get unpacked. Alright, back in the car. We had to cut it short today because of the cloud over North Estuary tour. But we've done, how many steps, Ben?
10,000 steps.
10,000, it's about 5 miles. We had to cut it a bit short today, but we only walked about 3 hours today because we left late because the fog was down low. But we're just going to disappear home, and we might go and get a little snacky something or other. We'll let you know if we decide to or not. But we're going to have a drive home. We're going to take Ben to prison, and then we'll speak to you when we get back. Should be about, I don't know, 3.5, 4 hours. See you anon. Au revoir.
Bye.